Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We are playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man. This is the challenge run of 5 Bards and 1 Mage. So let's see, looks like, yeah, last time we had a fight here that was pretty, I wouldn't say difficult, but took a little bit of time. So let's get our spell points back. Mage before we head back to Arnica. We've done one of the Lampani quests, and we need to head to Martin's Bluff now. We'll have to figure out the best route to take in order to try to get more musical instruments. At least ones that we can play, that are qualified. Hey there, Ron and Symbionts. Welcome. How are you two doing? Good to see you guys. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, I'm having a great day. And you're having a long weekend? Awesome. How have you been, Symbionts? You did a lot of traveling a couple years ago. Are you still doing lots of traveling?
You got it.
And how's your new job going, Ron? I know it's not new anymore, but I haven't talked to you much, so. Ron says, clickbait. Title says 5 bars, but they're clearly 6. Yes, you're absolutely right. You caught me. I got an RPC in my party now. We have Sax. At least temporarily. Yes. Yeah, he doesn't like to go to a lot of places, so we'll only have him temporarily. Somebody else gave me tips on AI art, and I have been going crazy with that with my my game. Can't wait to introduce all that. You've been good? Haven't done much traveling lately. Just been playing around with various coding and tech, and playing lots of games from my huge backlog. Oh yeah, I bet. That's cool. Boss isn't great, Ron says, but I'm almost done on contract. I'm not too worried about it.
Myself, but
Well, that's good. Sorry to hear that your boss isn't that great.
listening.
That can make your life hell sometimes, not having a good boss. Bad management, a lot of negativity. Debating staying for season 2, but we'll cross our bridge later. Gotcha. I sure hope things improve for you. Alright, let's get rid of all of these. Symbiont says just posted over in your Discord a quick video test of lip sync talking avatars that you can generate with AI. It's a little funny looking, but might be interesting to use for important characters in Fortiverse. Oh, cool. Thank you for the heads up on that. Yeah, what I'm really looking for now, which I'm hoping will happen someday, is AI generated audio. You know, not where the voice where you only have like 10 or 20 set personalities, but just very random personalities. If I can find that and get that at some point, then I can have infinite dialogue on all the characters in the game and everything. So still want voice actors for sure, because there's nothing that beats that, but I'd be able to give life to all the NPCs in the game, basically. That's my next big thing that I'm hoping will come up at some point with AI. Ron says, thanks. It was worth going to because I learned more. Got a big financial bonus from it. So do not agree. Good. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Symbionts. Give me those heads up on those things. That makes such a big difference. You've been busy with life, Ron? Yeah. No, I get it. Man, I wish I had more time to watch streams. I rarely get to watch other people's streams. But that's awesome. Let's see here. Rapier. Let's get, in case we get countered, I want to buy something else for her. Get another gleaming sword. And then, what are you using? Walrus blade. This thing's pretty crappy. I think I'm going to switch him to the rapier. Are there any other RPCs that could feasibly turn into bards, Ron asks? Yeah, I think there are. I've just been really down lately on getting NPCs or RPCs in general because they hog up experience and they won't go everywhere. So it just makes them kind of more trouble than they're worth, to be honest. So I haven't even really tried to think about it.
My pleasure.
Okay, let's see. I guess we'll drop by Anna real quick before we head to Mars. Especially in Wizardry Classic. Yeah, exactly. That's why I modded them where they'll go anywhere.
Hello.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the diamond. Definitely get rid of that. This we can't use, so get rid of that. Alright. Nothing for you.
You have summoned me?
Mage, any books? No books, okay.
All right.
It was a pleasure.
Help you with Final Boss? Whoa, slow down there. That's not my contract. You wouldn't even go into the spooky forest. Yeah. Yeah, RFS is the only one that will go almost everywhere. There's one area he will not go to. Yeah, so last time I did not go down here and get all this stuff. Yeah, it's... What in the world? It's rare for these guys to go down here. Yeah, I went all the way back to the monastery and then realized... What the...
approaches.
Ah, more fodder for
This
our
is definitely
blades.
different.
Hey!
Getting encountered resting down here. This is super weird. What level are they? 9. Good old Wizardry, always surprising us with weird things. Let's see. Fireball.
It will be done.
Angel's
pleasure.
tongue. Piercing
Taken
bite.
care of.
That's probably good enough.
Okay.
Let's kill these first. It's kind of... Oh, the mage is really stuck. Let's do this.
Taken care of.
Pleasure.
Really weird. Go for a nap and then surprise bandits, yeah. That's what you get for resting here, huh? Ron says I can kind of get why they made RPCs won't go in certain areas, but it's often so restricted. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it would have been better for them to always allow them to go there and just give them the curse. That's it. Allow them to complain, give them the curse / hex, and then let them go anywhere. Because having to make them fall unconscious and everything is pain.
It will be done.
Yeah, or an afraid stats, yeah. These missiles of endurance will be very helpful to this party.
will be done.
Fireball probably kill this one. One hit point. He survived with one hit point.
Pleasure.
And there's one running away.
I cannot.
Throwing stilettos. Bards can use those. Interesting. Okay. Back to where we were trying to go. Our training in.
It's locked.
Observe. An item. Look over there. Look over there.
So this one's using the angel's tongue a lot, so she'll get one. Then up
Let's
here
grab
for
it.
Pipes. Goes on this one. Okay, we're overloaded. Actually, she's just overloaded. So let's split. What is she wearing? A quilt tunic still? Okay, just split these. Okay. Ring of protection. You.
Oh,
Seems like it could be a pretty solid party, Ron says. Yeah, it's gonna be decent. Late game, I'm a little bit worried. But I do get surprised sometimes by how well or how bad a party does.
Locked. You have
So
summoned
it might do better than I'm expecting it to. I think the biggest problem I'm gonna have is until I can get the Dulcimer mending is healing. And then this mage is so squishy, I only have one element shield. Seems like most of my party wipes in Expert Iron Man end up being because of lack of element shield and the magic. But not always. Sometimes I do get killed by melee like in Rapix Rift. So yeah, this party's gonna be, it has potential. Let's just say that.
this will be good practice.
But it's also quite fragile if things go wrong.
It will be done.
Just having one fighter makes such a huge difference.
With pleasure.
0 fighters makes it so much harder.
Taken care of.
Okay.
That's why most of the players that play the game a lot will always have a fighter. It's kind of a cheat mode. Some parties look better on paper, yeah. But it's fun. Losing's fun also. Love the experiments. I'm really surprised how well the all priest party did.
It will be done.
I didn't think that would do well, but man, they were unkillable late game. Took forever to kill certain things, but is 5 fighters plus anyone else baby mode? Not anyone else, as long as you get element shield and magic screen with 5 fighters, then yes. That would be super easy.
It will be done.
But you're missing element shield and or magic screen with fighters. It's still tricky, especially late game. The insanity and turn coding and stuff on fighters is really bad. You need to have a really good magic resistance to prevent that.
It will be done.
With pleasure. Taken care of.
Okay.
Taken care of.
Francis, I think a lot of people underestimate how effective priests can be. Combat-wise, they're decent, they have some solid spells too. So they don't really think of themselves as offensive combat classes. But free dispel is awesome. Yeah, that's really good about priests later in the game is the restoration spell. When you have 5 priests with restoration and you have lightning, that is an unbelievable combination. Alright, wheel key. That's what I thought I had when I went all the way to the monastery. Yeah, restoration. It's so good. And actually, bards can get restoration. There's that Renaissance loot that you kind of get it late. It's in the sea caves.
You have summoned me?
But man, that thing is such a cheat. We can make it that far if you appreciate. Alright. Burr had some neat effects, yeah. Well, all the guardian angels, that's unbelievably strong too. And you get that early. Basically, with the priest, I did not struggle at all at any point in the game. They had a way for me to deal with anything at any point in the game, which is really rare. It's kind of how ninjas are. Ninjas have the ability to deal with
This will be good
pretty much
practice.
anything at any point in the game.
It will be done.
Very well.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Psionics, on the other hand, that was challenged beginning of the game and late game. Middle game was ridiculously easy.
I cannot.
Sometimes, when did you first play Wizardry 8? Had you played any other Wizardries? Was it close to when it was first released? No, I only learned about this game about 4 years ago, I think. To be honest. So this came out in 2001. I think I played it the first time in maybe 2019 or maybe 18. I don't know, somewhere around there. Yes, I've beaten Wizardries 4 through 8. And I've beaten 6 and 8 many times. 7 I've beaten like 3 times. 5 I only beat once, and 4 only once. And those were, well, 4 was about probably 8 years ago I beat. 5 I beat when I was a kid and I haven't played it since. And then I just started Wizardry 1 for the first time, doing a blind playthrough of that one, so I'll do 1, 2, and 3 next. Blind on all those. Ron says these monks must have some wild days if they don't blink an eye at burglars and ghosts in their chapel. Yeah. Yeah, good point. It's Tuesday already? Now we need 3 priests through ninja run. Oh my gosh, a 3 priest, 3 ninja run. Wow. I think that would be so ridiculously strong.
You have summoned me?
Ready and willing.
The only way I think maybe
summoned
could even
me?
beat that would be if you had 1 fighter in the mix. That would be ridiculously easy.
You've returned.
Okay. Nice. Alright, before we leave, let's double check the armor
Ready
again.
and willing.
Any more? Yes, more Oberon's Greaves. We want that. Chainmail +1 lower also. We're gonna buy that as well. We're gonna put that on the guys in the front. Nice. Yeah, AK easy mode, absolutely.
Until
Trying to make the game
My
harder, not
pleasure.
easier. You know that. Okay, let's see. We'll check Lord Prophet. And I don't know if it's worth going all the way back to the monastery again to get the Demon's Bane.
It's good.
The bow's decent. Actually gonna hang on to that razor cloak.
You have summoned me?
The heal all scrolls will be useful. I'm actually gonna get 3 of those. Rest all. And let's get 2 guardian or granite potions. So rest all. Let's take a look at our artifacts. 32, 46, 42. Okay. So we'll give this one rest all, and we'll give this one heal all. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool.
I hope.
It was a pleasure.
So what do you guys think? Should I go back to... Oh, welcome, Famous Adventure, and thanks for the follow, by the way. You're still on here. Should I go back to the monster, or should we just go...
Let's do it.
Ah, henchman. Okay.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Just let them come closer. So they can paralyze. What? I'm gonna do an element shield.
It will be done.
You got it.
I would just do the monastery now because you're close enough. So yeah, that'll work.
Taken care of.
Curious. So a power 3 element shield looks like it gives us. Yeah, see, my water resistance is still terrible even with that. Not having magic screen is rough. So I think my next priority is to go through Martin's Bluff after I did the monastery. We're gonna go through the backside of the mine tunnels, come back through, because then that way we can get in and get the loot that has magic screen. We really need that. Plus, we'll actually get a dulcimer mending through there too, which is overpowered. It's heal all, free heal alls.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Sack's already paralyzed, first hit. We're gonna do this.
Taken care of.
Pleasure.
Are there any party combos like that you haven't done so far? No, I've done them all. This was the last one. Expert Iron Man runs. The only successes out of 5 combo with 1 are psionics, ninjas, and priests. Every other combo I failed with.
It will be done.
It is so hard when you have 5 of one class, which is 1 of another. It's like magnitudes harder. And some made it really far. I think 3 or 4 made it to Ascension Peak and got pretty far, and then I've had 3 deaths, I think, in Rapix Rift. I've had 2 deaths, like, early in the game. When I say early, like, probably level 9, something like that.
It will be done.
Should be a good experience. Yeah, nice. Rest real quick before we back out. Hey, Liquimel Slime and Grunk, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? There are 6 million possibilities of character combos. Even Chuck Norris could not do it all. Hey, Grunk says, Rapix Rift sounds like an amusement
Boys,
park.
That nasty bug
does.
I caught is
It does. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. I thought you were going to say it sounds like a band. Rock band. Brent says, well, it's awesome. I'm sure you still play Wizardry for a bit, but I wonder what the next challenge will be. Yeah, I don't know. I've never done one of those rampage runs. I know some people have done that, where you just kill everyone. All NPCs you meet, you kill. So I've never really done that. I'm not sure I want to, but that's a possible one. Pokemon Slime says, I'd say 6 fairies, 3 thieves, 3 engineers would be great. Oh my gosh. Like, the fairies are just so bad because of their carrying capacity issue, and to do that with the gadgeteers, that's like, it's kind of a weird crippling effect. Like, that's not really challenging, that's more like you're just purposely cursing your characters. Wizardry blindfolded. Oh my gosh. Like, people have asked me if I've done, you know, solo runs and that. That just doesn't appeal to me. There's too much of a luck factor with that. With, like, the character gets paralyzed, or, you know, you're done. It's just, you can't control much with that. That's a lot of exploitation and a lot of luck. That's not very fun. I want to be able to use strategy and tactics and that kind of stuff. Play 6 fairies with 6 lizardmen. Yeah, that would definitely be a lot more doable. That would still be really hard though. Because, let's see, we'd be missing magic screen. We'd be missing all the magic protections. Yeah, that's not really doable on Expert Iron Man. That would be next to impossible.
With pleasure.
You can get a magic screen scroll, but they're really rare.
Taken care of.
And then you can't get any element shield or soul shield. So yeah, that would be brutally hard.
I cannot.
This will be over in no time.
It says at some point you're going to do stuff like all lizards and then hate yourself. Yeah, the race thing isn't as important, to be honest.
It will
Like,
be done.
the class is way more important than the race. So we could get by with any kind of race as long as you have a balanced
Taken care
party.
of.
Like, I could do all fairies as long as I'm allowed to have a good balanced party, then it'd be fine.
Okay.
Same with all lizard men. But if you force the race and the class to be all of one type, that's where you're really screwed. Like, I would definitely be willing to do all fairies
With pleasure.
as long as I can have a mix, or all lizards. Yeah, like if you did 4 fighters, a priest, and either an alchemist or a mage with all lizards, you would do great. That party would do amazing because of the class combos.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Six lizard bishops. That would probably be doable. It would be difficult, but it would be doable. Bishops are really, really good. That's why they're elite. They're in the elite class like ninjas. And that's generally why I don't include them, because they are so good. But the lizard does have the penalties and everything, but we could overcome that.
You have summoned me?
Yeah, one of the tricks with the bishop is you just don't want to. I mean, BioGoo, the streamer, he's a definite expert with bishops. I am nowhere near the expertise level he is with bishops. But from what I can tell, the key to bishops is you don't try to give them everything. Like, you can with books and stuff, but you don't want to focus training on everything. You got to have some focus of like 1 or 2 of the magic schools. So if you have a bunch of bishops, you can easily do that, because each one could have a different specialty, and it gives you a lot of flexibility. They can wear good armor like priests. So, I mean, they're really good. They're not quite as tough as priests, but the flexibility and adaptability is great. What we got here? Level 10s. We'll definitely fight those, but level 10s are tricky at this point. Level 9. Get in a corner where we'll be fine. Wizardry 6 and 7 fairies are cool, like what Mouse Slime says. Mix of all those classes would be fun, Ron says, because I don't think you play lizard, fairy, dragons too much. No, I don't. You're right.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna run to the back here.
It will be done.
With pleasure.
Hey, Claus, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Look at Slime says, I remember the elven bow. It heals your wounds and critical hits your enemies. Yes. And it actually transfers to Wizardry 7 and 8. Dragons are helpful in the beginning, but lack later on. Yep, that's true. I think I only used the Draken Breath like once in my last playthrough. Maybe twice. I don't like to rely on it because you lose training too. Claus says, for the record, it's not required to move until the red dots turn green. Do not trigger combat. Okay, let's get back here.
Very well.
You're still advancing, alright. Ron says, could be fun to do a mix of classes you don't play often. Yeah. Yeah, there's just so many possibilities. That's the thing. The 5s that I've done here, I'm finally glad to be done with those. This will be the last one of those. Plus, says best have a long-range weapon and check the end if the end partner. Not move the funeral centers outside you're fine, yeah. Yeah, you can do checks too with like group-based spells. I do that sometimes. I just don't care if it's something I know I don't need to be that concerned about.
Taken care
Like
of.
this, I knew I didn't. I knew I had time to run, so it didn't really matter. Oh, races you meant, Ryan? Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Hey, little gremlin, welcome to stream. How are you doing? I think added restriction is each character's name must help spell out D Forte as a first letter. That's funny. Oh, that's a good one. I can do that for sure. Sax, you're an NPC. We don't really care. Your point is to be a tank for us. Let's switch to Ice Ball.
It will be done.
Yeah, one challenge that would really be fun. Like, I did a Party of Death run, and actually it was still live. I just quit doing it. But we just got Death Wish. We got Insta-Deaths and Death Wish, and we just did instant deaths everywhere. That was kind of fun, but it was also tedious because it didn't work too well. But it was more of an experiment on Expert to see how often it would work. I remember using Insta-Deaths on adamantine slimes. I think it took like 30 on average. 30 Insta-Death kills before you'd get one that would go through.
It will be done.
Yeah, exactly, Claus. Not all the physical will match like the blockage behind the scenes in the game. Yeah.
It will be done.
Can be very confusing to new players. They're like, hey, what's going on here?
Taken care
Because
of.
sometimes you're looking right past it and you can see them, but staying blocked.
Taken care of.
Ron says dwarf fighter wrote. Oh, he's creating the name to spell out Defaulter.
It will be done.
Retread through your legs here and grab this potion behind you. I'm not trying to grab something else. There we go. Did we get it? Nope.
I am injured.
Oh, good training. She's gonna need to use a cure
Present.
I hear
poison.
you. Taken care of.
He is elf, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess it depends on how you're doing it, because class names here are the ones that are visible.
You have summoned me?
Unless you just want to do character names. Another fun one would be, it'd be really hard to do, but like almost all mages, and then do concussions on everything. That would be kind of fun. It'd take a long time to get to that. That would be tough. But if you could, just concussion everything. The screen would be shaking non-stop. Ron says, would you say this is a game You've gotten your money worth? Oh gosh, yes. Yeah, the only other game that I got more money out of, well, two games than this is Warcraft 3 and Anno that I play with my wife. Those two games.
It will be done.
These crabs
With
can be
pleasure.
dangerous. So,
I cannot.
oh,
You got it.
I don't really like this position. Because they can come up around this direction. Let me just take a peek where they're at first and what level.
You got it.
They're low level, I won't be concerned. Level 8. These are crusher crabs, I think. See, I don't have Guardian Angel or anything to protect. And they can knock you out. I can get 2 free fireballs in before they even get to me. But they have 120-ish hit points. So they'll only be down to about 80, and then I'll still have to be dealing with them. I don't have a good enough element shield to protect 100%. This is a tricky position. I think what I'll do is let them try to come around here. Give them a second. Grunk says if only you could get the rest of the monastery to follow you back to this spot in the corner. Yeah. What version of Anno? We've played all of them except the futuristic ones, but the one we've played the past several years is Anno 1800.
With
Let's see if they're
pleasure.
coming toward me. Yeah, there they are. Okay. So I want to get them to come to this side. So then I can run around the other side.
You got it.
Ah! They went around that side. Sneaky.
You got it.
Hide and seek. What the?
Spotted a wild one.
Why did the game just push me out? That was
Okay.
cheap. Look at that. Look at that. It's pushing me away from the wall. Like when you run into an enemy and it bounces you. That's weird. Crabs are reading my inputs. Hacks. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like one of them's in the wall and the game's getting confused and bumping me into one of the crabs. These I was gonna try to run by. If I can get back here where I'm only fighting them in one direction, I'll be a lot happier, but then I don't have any choke points. This is just not a good position.
Taken care
We're gonna
of.
run back here. We're gonna try to
I
get him to
spot
come over.
new victim.
There they come. Okay. And we can see it. It's red on the mini map, but it can't see us. That's really weird.
It will be done.
With pleasure.
Hey there, Kukula. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Over in no time.
It's just a weird interaction with the geometry of the rock. Yeah, but I've never seen that. Claus says when you touch a non-walkable physical wall, the game bumps you. Most rocks are non-walkable. I have never seen that happen.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Okay. Mm,
Okay.
sleep is probably not going to work. I'm going to try it.
Very well.
It will be done.
Perfect.
With pleasure.
You're out of ammo? You're out of ammo. Nice. Wow. I'm gonna lose their turn next turn. I'm shocked that that worked.
Okay.
Taken care of.
It will be done.
Sounds as I think I suggested a custom items run a while back. I think that would be really tedious. Oh yeah, it'd be hard to get to that point where you can only use items that are custom made. I am totally out of corals. And I don't have another bow. And I don't have anything to throw. Alrighty then.
Taken care of.
You can just use a loot.
Okay. It will be done.
Okay. I have no idea how that one snuck through. But it did.
Skydos Uridum.
No penetration. Nice.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Yep, here.
It will be done.
I cannot.
Skydos Uridum.
I don't think there'd be enough weapons for it. Yeah. It would be tricky.
Okay.
Taken care of. Taken care of.
Those crabs always look like Mario jumped on their head and squished them, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Uridum Tapai
Okay.
Hey, intern, you're doing crabs today. Make a
That
hamburger and
crab
give
is
them
gone.
legs and claws. Oh, we got some crab cakes. Look at that.
Of course.
Got some crab cakes.
Okay.
Yummy, yummy. Alright. Yeah, those things are really dangerous if they get you from behind. Because they already do double damage. They knock you out. They could one-shot my mage with 26 hit points. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ugh. Gotta use magic
It
nectar
will be
here.
done. Of course. Okay.
Alright. See how I'm doing on ammo. He's out of ammo, so I think I have some spike stones, yeah. Those to you. Since you're up front, we're gonna go ahead and give you the shield also. Alright, what else we got?
Thank you so very much.
Do that. Forget there's food in the game. Yeah. Could be fun trying to collect all of the food and drink items in one run. Grunk says, I guess their flatness is effective camouflage. It is. Sometimes you don't even see them. This is the one that gets overloaded easily. Oh, you do have hunter corals. Okay. But I already switched this one to throwing. Okay. I think we're ready for him.
You got it.
They're coming. Here.
It will be done.
With pleasure.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Okay.
Okay.
With
Okay.
pleasure.
Kill this one first.
Taken care of. Taken care of.
Now we can go back to Fireball.
It will be done.
Okay.
Nice. We got yellow. Yes, we do. All right.
Taken care of.
Ooh, nice. Knock them out.
It will be done.
Taken care of. Taken
It
care
will be
of.
done.
Mickey Mouse Slime says, I need to be honest, I do not like the new combat system. I like the game engine from Wizardry 6 and 7.
That plague is gone.
So what don't you like about this? The combat, because this is actually a lot more sophisticated with how the monsters come around and how you can configure party. A lot less primitive than 6 and 7. You just like the simpler one better? This requires much more strategy and tactics. Alright, we'll finally get to see what we're getting besides the demon weapons.
This is most unfortunate. This is most unfortunate. This is most unfortunate. Done.
Failure. Failure's living up to her name. This is most unfortunate. You're old school, you like the simpler? Gotcha. Nothing wrong with that. I like both. Sometimes you want to play a game that's harder, sometimes you don't. Not that Wizardry 6 and 7 are easy, but I mean, sometimes you want to think less. I guess I'll put it that way. All right. Finally, We're just gonna kill these from
As
range.
short and sweet as a summer rain.
I think I will go ahead and do an element shield.
It will be done.
Up a little bit, because I think these can blind us.
With pleasure.
Or paralyze.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Mage is insane.
Taken care of.
Wow, they got a lot of paralyzes in there. There's the blindness that I was trying to prevent.
Land is a bat.
Boys,
I am no longer a... It will be done.
Taken care of.
Holy moly. What level are these?
That's better.
7, and they're still paralyzing like crazy.
I can't see. I'm better now.
It's a perfect example of why you need magic screen.
Wow, much better.
So you're blind. You're probably gonna miss with that. But give it a shot.
Taken care of.
Finally.
Scarados Uridum.
that's a relief.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
I am no longer a slave. Scarados Uridum.
That plague is gone.
There we go. Twitch lagging for you? Yeah, a lot of people have been having problems lately with Twitch. Yesterday was really bad for a lot of people.
You have summoned me?
Okay. There's the demon string. Cutlass, that's weird. Okay. Upgrade. We can switch you to a bow now. Okay. And then, oh, bards can't use the demon sword. Wow. Lame.
Those who poke around in the bushes should not be surprised when a snake comes out. This is most unfortunate. Uridum Tapal Korba.
Enchanted katana. Gloves. Wonder if it's because Baldur's Gate is out and a lot of bigger people are streaming it. Oh, that's a good call, Ron. It might be. Farm the Ring of Magic with magic screen from certain monsters. Yeah, that one guy, doesn't he drop one too? This NPC here. Well, Slime says maybe if D4T could stream simultaneously on YouTube and Twitch if you have problems. Yeah, the problem with that is you have to use third-party software and you have to hook up your account to it and give them your password. I'm not doing that. Nobody's getting my password. It's amazing to me how many people do that without thinking twice about it. Ron says more like demons fraud, thumbs down. Okay, let's see. one more chest.
Got trap on it.
Ready and willing.
31%. We're probably gonna set that off. Let's cast knock knock.
You have summoned me? This is most unfortunate. You didn't help our Korva.
Junk. Yeah. Is it really worth coming back here? Spirits summoned by Bards. Oh, that's what it is. The spirits he summons. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bards dropped him, but it's the spirits. That's okay. We'll get the loot soon enough. That's the next direction we're heading. Ron says, I do remember one of the failed runs you were using the demon sword and bow on Alcedexis, which would be fun. Oh, going to use it. Yeah. Oh,
Spotted a wild one.
here we go. Liquid metal
Music ready to
slime.
get 'em.
It's your metallic slimes.
It will be done.
With
Okay.
pleasure.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Wizardry never ceases to amaze with the loot drops. Terrible. Yeah. Yep. Vanilla Wizardry 8. With some of the worst drops.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Liquid slime says, well, you do not get 10% of experience if you kill those, if you kill them in Dragon. Yeah, they do give a ton of experience in Dragon's Quest.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
You didn't help our Korva.
It will be done.
Alright, how many hit points? 23, 13.
You didn't help our Korva.
Wow, didn't get much training there. Okay, we are done with the monastery. Second. Get our spells cast again.
This is most unfortunate. This is most unfortunate.
Failure, failure, failure. So yeah, we'll head to the mine tunnels. Down by Martin's Bluff, come up from behind. Get the loots. More crusher crabs, yeah.
battle will be as short and sweet as a
4
summer
of
rain.
them.
It will be done.
With pleasure.
I don't like that I didn't get a free
Taken care of.
shot. However, we'll be able to use our poet's loot once they get closer.
You got it.
Taken care
Wow,
of.
they're still out of range.
Okay.
They're so 152 hit points on this one. Holy moly.
I cannot.
Ron says the XP allocation for some monsters in the game died. Yeah, it really is. And the prices on some of the items is really
It will be done.
imbalanced. Like the all pike overall is
Taken care
is
of.
about the same, if not a little better than the Fashard, and more characters can use it.
You got it.
And yet the Fashard costs like 2,000 to 2,500, and all pikes like 100.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Let's kill this one first. Has the least hit points.
You'll be done with Corva. It will be done.
All right.
Taken care of.
Now we want to start putting them to sleep.
Very well.
Okay.
Cause some chaos.
Okay.
With pleasure.
Okay, one's still asleep.
Taken care of. Taken care of.
It will be done.
Nice. He
Very
won't
well.
sleep. Hey, Sad, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Had to execute the cheat to win maneuver in one of my wing commander missions. Did you really? What happened? I think these are pretty earth resistant. Nice.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Okay.
No.
Wow. Much
It will be
better.
done.
Okay, ice ball killed
Okay.
that. Let's just start focusing on this one. What? One hit, one damage. It did one damage, a level 2 ice ball. Really? That's ridiculous.
That player is gone.
Okay. Crab cakes.
I hear you. Taken care of. Taken care of.
We definitely have to go rest. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to stream. How are you doing? Jimmy says, I'm proud of you for cheating.
Is a beast here?
Yeah, that was a rat sound. I think it's above us. I just saw a white on the mini map, but then it's gone. Little Gremlin says, I know it's a D Forte stream when I hear those bagpipes. Yeah. Ron says, do you encounter crabs anywhere else? I think just Bayesian, right? Yeah, in the sea caves. They're there. You can encounter them in the monastery's beach. There is another beach. Basically, anywhere where there's beaches. There's another beach kind of on the, let's see, southwestern wilderness. Sam says, someone posted online you can glitch out a ship, make it move far away by just firing the afterburners and retreating as soon as you arrive at the fight. So that's what I did. Oh, that's funny.
You have summoned me?
Did you have to do that because like you couldn't get past it, or was that just for fun? How can a rat make a sound? Remote access Trojan tool. It's the first time I've ever heard of a Trojan being called a tool. Crimson Poppy. Woman's shield.
It will be done.
Because they will try to put us to sleep.
Taken care of.
You got it.
I see some sort of beast.
Taken care of.
Okay.
You couldn't get past it. Might have done it after 100 tries or so. Oh man. Yeah, that's not worth the time investment.
Taken care of.
It will be done.
What's that? Oh, that's the... This one's coming up around.
It will be done.
Fireball killer. Ron says, I think Baldur's Gate 3 thing on Twitch is real. I can see 2 people using or pulling almost 45,000 viewers. Wow.
It will be
That's
done.
pretty sad that Twitch can't keep up with it though, isn't it? It's a streaming service. It's lame.
It will be done.
That's more like it. That's kind of training we want to see. Boss says, by the way, Pool of Radiance, did you try to get a level 1 PC drain from a Spectre to see if the buffer underrun glitch works? I have had a level 1 character get drained, and no, it's a permadeath. The character is destroyed in the PC version. You don't get a buffer overflow. It literally makes it where the character can't be raised from the dead. Ron says, I think part of it is the game is somewhat integrated into Twitch, so it might be more resource intensive. Yeah, could be, but regardless, you know, they should have predicted that, done something to handle it ahead of time. Poor management. Jimmy says, what's the trick in Pool of Radiance when you raise them? They have 255 hit points. You just go to a temple and do a raised dead, and it just happens. Like, you don't even have to have much of a trick at all. It just seems like it happens most of the time. You don't even have to do anything special usually. Whoa! Look at all these guys. I'm gonna try to hit him with a fireball because we can get a lot of targets. Nice. This is gonna scorch a bunch of them. Plus, says on the Conver 6-4, you could get level 254, 54 PC. That's funny.
Oh, Lord. I never had such a crowd at the Roadhouse.
Let battle begin!
It will be done.
With pleasure.
Taken care.
All you have to do in the PC version of Pool of Radiance is have a character die, go to the temple, and do a raised death. More times than not, he ends up with 255 hit points. It's temporary though. If you rest or do anything that would affect the hit points, it resets it back down. So you can't rest. You just basically have to go out and start fighting stuff. It's like a temporary buffer. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? 188,000 viewers on Baldur's Gate 3, and that's enough to bog Twitch down. Yeah, exactly. That is absurd. I mean, that's just lame. Whoa. It pushed me backwards and then
Taken care
almost
of.
had me fall through the wall. No, it wasn't intended. It's a bug. Pool of Radiance has all kinds of bugs in it. Got many, many bugs.
It will be done.
Taken care
It will
of.
be done.
Taken care of.
Ron says, sometimes when I look back on these older games, types of programming they used, I'm amazed they ran. Yeah, there was a lot of hacking type code that was put into those old games. No one thought from a modular perspective, you know, they just wanted to get it to work, so they just had so much hard coding. And
It will be done.
I mean, to be fair, it was really, really hard, and it was new, and there weren't a lot of books and stuff. So, you know, now you can find any information you need online if you're trying to figure out how to do things. But back then,
It will be done.
there wasn't
Taken
anything.
care of.
With pleasure.
So you had to play around a lot of times to figure things out. But I did lots of weird hacks, and the funny thing is sometimes it would work for one exact processor or plan or whatever, and then it won't work on something else. And
It will be done.
Very well.
we are spoiled with software development now. You don't have to code for specific processors or any of that stuff. Some languages, but most of the ones that are used mainstream, you don't need to do that anymore. A lot easier.
It will be.
You can also save scum low hit point loss drains together with high hit point restoration raise hit points. Cool gradients. Ron says you killed these guys so hard you blew off their pants.
It will be done.
You get some good training out of these.
It will be done.
Two of them are fighting for their lives.
I cannot.
That plague is gone.
Boom bombs are something I never use. One reason is because you don't stack them. A lot of the bombs you can stack, but for some reason you can't stack those.
I'm taking damage, Chief. Boys, wounds need some attention.
Okay,
We did it!
nice.
You have summoned me?
Another group spawned. Highwaymen, those are lower level. Level 7. And that's the brigand still out there by himself.
Tune up. It's time to play.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Very well.
Can't get around. Well, they kind of can. Back up a little bit here.
Taken care of. Taken care
It
of.
will be done.
With pleasure.
Highwayman. Alright, what range? Short, so he can hit us. We're gonna back up a little bit.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Yeah. They do drop some Bard stuff sometimes, you're right, Claus. So far I have not got any.
Taken care
It
of.
will be done.
Prospero's Cloak, the Mercutio's Blade. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get something good.
Taken care of.
Hey, this might be one. Ah, it's a standard rapier. Dang it.
Taken care
It will
of.
be done.
Look Sign says, why are fairies and Wizardry so weak? They're really strong in 6 and 7. Well, they have the same problem in 6 and 7 with the carrying capacity limit. So it's the exact same with Wizardry 8. You have a carrying capacity limit. And now, I wouldn't say they're so strong in 6 and 7. They're okay. I mean, if you get the Cane of Corpus, that's why people go after them and get it. That only exists in Wizardry 7 and 8. It's not in 6. Rod of Sprites is good. You can get one of those. Yeah, and it's very like niche. Like it forces you into a tactic or a strategy. Finally, nothing spawned. Ron said, generally how I find Wizardry 8 is that you never get the class-specific weapons. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you want to class change because of that. I do that sometimes.
It will be done.
Scalados Uridum. This will be over in no time.
It will be done.
When you get like 42 of them. Yeah, exactly. Like I got Excalibur twice, I think, when I had nothing in the party that could use it. And I even got a Muramasa blade, which is really rare.
Scalados Uridum.
No training out of that. Weak level 5, that's weird.
It will be done.
With pleasure.
Taken care of.
The high level Wizardry 8 fairies aren't really weak, and the newbies often have an issue with the turn hostile at a distance X feature clauses. Yeah, the main problem with fairies is the carrying capacity and lack of armor and items they can use to equip. You're just crippling yourself to get some other type of item later. They have some bonus spell point regen, but it's not that big of a deal. And they have decent resistances. So they're definitely not superior to other races. They have their bonuses and they have their weaknesses. And to me, overall, the things that the detriments they have is worse than the bonuses you get from them, in my opinion.
It will be done.
It doesn't mean they're not fun. Fun.
Taken care of.
You got it.
So what's great about Wizardry 6 through 8, there's so many combos you can do. There's lots of replayability.
Taken care of.
Oh.
Scalados Uridum.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Yeah, he meant the player character race. Fairies.
Taken care
Go
of.
that direction with that.
Too far, sugar.
I like how these guys are always like, ow!
It will be done.
Taken care of.
Drop some other junk down here, I guess I could get it. Stamina, maybe? Ale. Fairy dust. Speaking of fairies. Cloth pants. Not even really worth picking up. Ron says even the custom armor for fairies is +6. Can't be worn by ninjas or monks. Yeah. And the Dao gloves, by the time you get them in Rapix, the Rapix castle, it's way too late. And the armor bonus that fairies get, I believe it's evasion armor class. I don't think it's even anti-penetration. So even that is not that great. They do have good resistances. But overall, I still think Elf is the best race. Just in general. The mental resistance that they get. They have really good, like, averages on most things. So late game is the hardest in general. And if you have elves, a lot of times you don't even have to worry about soul shield. You're gonna, if you have magic screen, you're good. You'll be pretty much 100% mental resistant.
It's good.
Okay. Magic nectar, yes.
You have summoned me?
Still not wanting to sell me any books.
I hope.
Yeah, no robes
was
of
a
rejuvenation for fairies. Paul says, yeah, that's a huge detriment there. Fairy ninja or monk is great, look what Mel Slime says. The fairy monk's not good in Wizardry 8, if you're talking about that one. But yeah, ninja, fairy ninja can be really good. Cana Corpus. But then you lose your auto-penetrate throwing in Wizardry 8.
You've returned.
Let me go ahead and get rid of these. Alright, that will identify. I guess I found a light crossbow.
I hear you.
By more Oberlin's Greaves. No, chainmail +1. Lower. You'll get these. You'll pass these on to her. Does everyone have them? I think Sax needs them. There we go.
Until
Let's get this identified.
Sayonara.
I think I have another scroll. There we go.
Taken care of.
That way we'll make more money when we sell it. Boom. So I need fear bolts. There we go. Let's get another heater shield. And that only weighs 5.5 for +6. It's not worth the gold though. Okay. Yeah, Claus is right that cursed weapons, they're good, but they do deprive you of tactics like with ranged weapons and stuff. Or just having an alternate weapon you can use, like Sword of Fire, to use the fireball charges inside it as your alternate, stuff like that. You definitely lose options. Ron says all the Twitch integration for Baldur's Gate 3 does is let the viewer see the party's inventory and spells and vote on dialogue options. That doesn't seem that good. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, okay. So when I ran out of bolts, I unequipped the crossbow and put it here, and so that's the one I sold. Pretty sure there's a heavy one for sale. Maybe Anna has one. Let me go double check.
Hello.
Oh, I'm thinking of longbow. Okay, she has a light crossbow, but not a heavy. Okay. Well, buy those. You're using a paling. You have a longbow, light crossbow. Switch you to using a bow. This throwing's really good though, 39. You have 0 bow. It's okay. Alright, looks good. So she won't buy the bows, but she sells them.
You have summoned me?
No book. Okay.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
Alright, we're done with Arnica.
I see something.
Oh, you know what? I never did the bank. I never did Helly's. Do that real quick.
And who do we have here?
Allow. I'll see you.
So long. Trapped. Looks like you need some practice there, Chief.
Something is wrong with me.
Of course, you're a failure. You're called failure.
I am no longer afflicted.
Ron says, I love that giant marlin above Anna's head. Seems comically oversized, yeah. Gleaming sword, nice. This helm's an upgrade for someone. Actually, the leather cuirass is even an upgrade for the quilt.
This battle will be as short and sweet as a summer rain.
Let's get some water training here.
It will be done.
With pleasure.
Taken care of.
Very well.
Everyone will get music training,
Okay.
except sax.
Okay.
Is the violent de amore good for anything other than training? No, not really. I mean, if you're new to the game, maybe you need to charm some NPC that's kind of mad at you or something. I don't know.
It will be
Taken
done.
care of.
It will be done.
Ooh, level up. 3 level ups. Level 10 Bard. Strength, Dex on these front two. Sword to 50. Nice. Music. Artifacts. Alright, this back one, we're doing dexterity and intelligence. This is my lock picker. Okay.
Got trouble on it.
Ron says, is there a difference between crossbows and bows, or is it more personal preference? Just the ammo types that can be used. Some of the crossbows you can get more attacks on, like you can... Gadgeteer can make them double crossbows and then triple crossbows. You can actually even find a double crossbow as a drop. An item drop, and they get multiple shots. So that's the main thing. But the ammo types are different,
What
so
is
it's
that beast?
good to mix them because some of the effects are on arrows, some are on the other ones. So it's good to have a mix. Good. Do the bank here.
Who is that?
Oh. Love if I gave her one of the cards.
Welcome.
Give.
Thank you. Goodbye. Till we meet again.
Goodbye. Let's see, Antoine. Bloodlust, cursed, overpowered sword. Still undecided if I want to equip that or not. It's ridiculously strong, but it does limit your options. It's okay to have one character in general, in my opinion, that has a cursed item. You just don't want to overdo it. Claymore. Rocket sticks. Those are actually useful. Those on the mage in case she runs out of spell points. You're heading out to lunch run? Alright, well, it was I'm glad you were able to hang out. Thanks for chatting and dropping in.
It's locked.
Thank you. I hope you have a great day too, Ron.
Ready and willing.
Two monstrances. Three monstrances and two claymores. What the?
Locked.
You have summoned me?
All right.
Listening.
You have summoned me?
We want to
Listening.
equip Bloodless Sword. Let's do it. Give the Diamond Epi then to this one. Gleaming Sword. You have Gleaming. You have Enchanted. 9 on average, 6.2. 7 on average, 5. Blind 10%. +1 to hit on this. So overall, the Enchant Broadsword will do more damage. Go ahead and leave that.
Locked?
Ready and willing.
Alright, let's give it Element Shield.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
You got it.
That Bloodlust is so ridiculous. 42 damage. You get 2 swings.
It will be done. It will be done.
Few more level ups. $72 music on this one. Nice. All right. Scroll of Armor Plate. It's actually useful for this party. Another one. Devil Dust. That's nice too. You don't have an attack. Let's give it to you. What you throwing? 36, 38, 42. The person with the Bloodlust is getting that because he can use that. One of the strategies, if you do equip a cursed weapon, you can still use powders and throw bombs and stuff. we're gonna head to... I guess we could do the cemetery on the way too. Because there is a insanity instrument there that's very useful. Generally don't even worry about the cemetery with a non-bard party. What do we got? I saw some reds. Plants. Those are crimson poppies.
It will be done.
This will be over in no time.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
With pleasure. With pleasure.
Taken care of. Taken care of.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
With pleasure.
Start killing things a lot quicker now with the bloodless sword.
Let's do it.
Whoa! So these are either 12 Piercer Modi or probably more likely Juggernauts. A Sorceress and a CJ. This is way too much to deal with here.
It will be done.
I need to try to get a really high element shield.
It will
And
be
then I
done.
need to also run.
Okay.
Assuming that Sorceress is gonna do a summon. Oh, these are level 7s. These are Piercer Modi. Yeah, not nearly as worried about those. Let's make sure both groups of 6 are that way. Still don't want to fight them out in the open. Yeah, we got some unconsciousness too. Getting out of dodge.
Very well.
Next round's going up. Quick.
Okay.
Get her back to a wall at least, at the minimum. Most likely, yeah, they're gonna retreat now. That's a pain. We'll have to go around the north and then try to get around them. Way too big of a group. That sorceress is the one that's screwing everything up.
Boys, that nasty bug I caught has finally left town. That's a relief.
Alright. So we're at fire sticks. I had someone that had those. Oh, I'll give it to you. Let's snag this one back here.
Looks like someone left a little trap for us.
Okay.
Okay.
There's the
I got
monster.
trouble here, boys.
Get away from him. I think we can probably go south. Up to the NPC. Where did he go?
Someone is coming.
Hey, you're interested. I need the... Oh,
Give us the zip gun that we can sell.
see you around.
So long.
I see something.
That's what we wanted, the holy water. We can free the poor soul that's tormented.
Okay. It will be done. It will be done.
You're this will be good
It will be done.
practice.
done.
Surprised she survived all that.
It will be done.
Skill this one.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
The healing is
Taken care
done.
of. Taken care of.
Guess I'll just watch.
That is so.
I cannot move.
That's a relief.
Wow,
It will be done.
much better. No longer afflicted.
Nasty critters coming in.
I'm better now.
That plague is gone.
That's better.
Okay.
I hear you.
Present. Very well.
Better
You
get
have
some
summoned
spell
me.
points back here.
It will be done.
It's probably out of range. Sometimes when they're out of range, you can still hit them with a fireball type spell. Let's see.
It will be done.
With pleasure.
This will be effect. Go for the knife. Aggro him.
It will be done. Okay. It will be done.
Taken care of.
So a guardian angel would come in handy. Try to prevent disease.
It will be done.
Taken care of.
With
It will
pleasure.
be done. It will be done.
Taken care of.
No disease for us this time. Good.
You have summoned me?
There's something. Let's grab it.
Look over there.
Fuzz Faz. Fuzz Faz Fizzer. Okay. Holy water. We'll finally get another instrument. Let's see. I bought some identify scrolls. Here they are.
It will be done. It will be done.
Siren's Wail. So now we can have insanity. Let's see. Let's give it to you, I guess.
Got trap on it.
Junk, junk, junk. Okay, nice. Alright, guys, that's probably a good place to start.
It will be done.
Great progress. Force to save. Alright. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.